The Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
The Masked Singer kicks off tonight, 7:30 on Channel 10. Earlier this morning, before the show, we got a chance to catch up with none other than Spice Girl Mel B.
Now, the funny thing is, Amy, come to the microphone quickly. We had the interview. What time was it, Amy, again?
5:15.
About 5:15. So we did the interview and then we'd finished and then then Ali was doing news.
Yes.
So I came back into our office and I grabbed all of my stuff and I came into the
I'm sitting there going, what is he doing?
And I've sat down here and Amy, you said to me...
I was still in here and I was like, Nathan, the show doesn't start for another half an hour.
Yeah, you don't want to miss out on the seat.
Well, when you
confused 'cause
speak
you heard
to a
Ali
Spice
talking.
Girl, it throws you.
Yeah, clearly.
You don't think you're going to.
No, it's
All
true.
right, let's have a listen.
You look amazing.
What's going on with your earring?
Morning, Mel.
you good?
And I just put my earring in because it just fell out because I was making my dogs go outside. I've got two Rottweilers.
Oh,
So one's 4 years old and one's like 5 months old.
Oh, geez.
So my baby one was just like eating wires over here. So I had to let them both outside. I'm like, be gone with you both.
Hey,
Mel-
what room are you in right now?
You look like you're in the roof space.
Yeah, you look like you're in a spaceship.
I'm actually in my movie theatre.
Oh,
No
Room.
way.
I like the Union Jack chair. That's cute.
Oh, my God, I love that.
Either that or you're sitting on
Oh, my
Ginger's
God,
Spice.
this is all the
Holy crap.
Union Jack stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Of course.
mate.
Union Jack stuff.
I cannot even handle the fact we're speaking to Mel B and she just showed us around her theatre room.
I know. Very.
That's what I like about you. You've always been really open. You don't seem very guarded, Mel.
Well, what you see is what you get. That's the northern mentality.
Yeah.
The north of England,
Yes.
that is. Yeah.
Hey, Mel, last night I was at a function where I said, I've got to go off shortly because we've got to get up early and speak to you. It is amazing how many people connect straight away to you and the Spice Girls over the years. I know you heard it 1,000 times over, but the excitement
Oh, well, I'm
level...
glad you weren't treated with any insults like, oh, my God, not that lot.
No,
That's pleasant to hear.
no. The excitement on people's faces straight away when they hear your name is sensational.
Oh, that's nice. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm happy about that.
Hey,
Very happy.
When I was thinking about your interview as well, I was thinking, how many interviews have you done in your career, do you think? Ballpark figure.
I was going to say just today.
No,
Or just
your
in general?
entire career. How many do you reckon? Like 10,000 more?
God knows. But you know what? Interviews are good because you can get your message across. You know, back in the day in the 90s when us and Spice Girls were like new on the scene, we had to do interviews. You have to get your message across and to get your understanding of the music and your fan base. So, you know, it is what it is.
Part of the gig.
I like
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
interviews.
Yeah, right.
How often on a daily basis, how often do people ask you about a Spice Girls reunion?
Well, recently we've been asked quite a lot
Yeah.
because there is something in the pipeline, but we
Yes.
can't say anything just yet that all five of us are committed to. So there should be an announcement in I want to say the next month or so, because we've been working on it hard and all five of us have already agreed on it.
Oh.
But I mean, in general, I love it when people say, when are you guys going to reunite? Because I'm always the first person to go, yes, right now we are, tomorrow. Then I get text messages on the WhatsApp group from the other girls going, why have you said anything? So I'm not saying anything apart from that right now.
Well, you're not saying anything that's actually coming or when it's going to take place, but I guess from the other side of things, you said you're working on it now personally. So do you have to get yourself fit to be able to go, right, we're going to tour and this is going to take the life out of me to go on for quite some time?
I mean, it's not about being fit. It's about your vocal cords being
okay.
in check and your vocal ability. But I've just recently changed my whole lifestyle. I'm doing ice baths and saunas, which is good for my mental health, actually, more than anything. So I'm 49 years old. So, I've got to start taking care of myself at some point. So I figured
Mate, you look amazing. Come on, 49.
Have you got a
thank
sauna at
you.
your house now? Have you got one at your house?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I'm fortunate enough to have a sauna and I've got a bit of a pool, and then I just have a blow-up kind of, not a blow-up doll, a blow-up ice bath that's outside on my porch.
Amazing.
That
Don't
my
you
dog's
reckon?
trying to literally
Yeah.
destroy right now, no doubt.
Years ago, many, many years ago, before health and wellness became such a big thing, if you had a sauna at your house, it was like you're a creepy
bit
sex
dirty,
pervert.
bit dirty.
It was like it's like how I look at a spa now. A spa that lights up,
Yeah.
Yes.
a spa that has lights and speakers. We know what's going on in there, and that's
I
disgusting.
tell you what, though, Nathan, that ice bath sure is a buzzkill.
But you know what? Saunas, so I've learned
Yes.
in my older age, they help prevent like the risk of like heart attacks. It can lower your blood pressure, and you can do it on a daily basis. And then whether you do an ice bath or a cold shower, it really helps with your nervous system and skeletal body. So it actually, you know, even though it sounds painful, it's actually really good for you.
Can you do
So
that
when
by
you reap
putting
the
your face
benefits-
down on the nozzle of the kettle while it's boiling?
Well, that'll be an interesting
You
mark
can
on your
do
head.
that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the bargain
No,
version.
you can do a steam face.
Yeah, a
It's
steam
good.
face.
Mel, with the Masked Singer that we're about to see tonight here on our stations, I was wondering how many different reality shows like this have you been involved in? Have you been asked to do the Masked Singer in another country? Because we know it just...
Like in a mask, do you mean?
No,
As one of the
just be
singers?
a judge
Okay.
or be... Because it's
No,
not
I
just in
have.
Australia.
I have. I mean, apart from being part of Spice Girls, I just fell into this TV role by accident, really. And I've really enjoyed myself. I mean, to be paid to just kind of give your comments and your thoughts, I'd be doing that anyway, sat at home, chatting at the TV. So it's been a really good, like, run of me doing this kind of stuff. But yeah, I did actually do the Masked Singer as an actual contestant. I've done it 3 times. I've been a seahorse, a jellyfish, and I've been the sun. And let me tell you,
The sun would have
when
been
you
bulky.
get dressed up,
Yes.
no, they're all bulky, and literally because your mass, every part of your body is covered, so you are like in like your own self-built sauna, which is not fun when you're trying to perform and sing.
Yeah.
You can't see, you can't breathe, but it's been interesting. So I've been on the other side.
Yeah.
What countries were they in when you did that?
Italy, the UK, and France.
So do they do that in English or not?
Well, you sing in English,
Yeah.
but then, you know, the interpreter speaks in like your language, and then it gets put out in whatever languge, whatever country you're in.
I think it would be really funny
Fascinating.
if they didn't have an interpreter and you're just standing on stage and everyone's talking about you don't know what's going on, and then they drag you off.
Well, for a start, after the performance, you can't breathe and you can't see, so you actually want to pass out. So whatever you said, it'd be fine anyway.
Wow. I mean, you've got good insight, that means.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
amazing.
before we got to wrap up, but I thought while we've got you here, it'd be great to do a little bit of a pop question with you, pop quiz question.
Oh, a game! Can we play a game?
No, it's not even. No, this isn't a game.
Is it a game?
No, this isn't a game. This is about you.
This is a physics exam.
This is about
I'm
you
gonna get it wrong.
and the girls that you've worked with your entire life. We want to know which
on.
which Spice Girl would you most trust with a secret? Go.
Mel C.
Okay. Which Spice Girl would you let dress you for the red carpet?
Victoria.
Oh, yeah, that's a gimme.
Which Spice Girl would help you commit a crime or like murder someone or hide a body?
That's a trustworthy
Baby
person.
Spice.
That's
Like
a trustworthy...
Baby
Oh, that
Spice.
face. Yeah, because people trust the
100%.
face. Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Which Spice Girl farts the most?
It's you, isn't it, Mel?
I'd say Mel C because she has a pretty green diet. Between me and Mel C, yeah, I'll put myself up for that one too.
Which one swears the most? It's you, isn't it?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. And which is the best cook and the worst cook? Which person would you eat their food and you wouldn't put it near your mouth?
Mel C's the best cook. Jerry's the worst cook because she doesn't really eat properly, and I don't like what she cooks anyway. And what was the other question?
No,
that's
that's
it.
right. Wait,
Gave it
why?
up.
What does Jerry eat
what
that's
does she
so
eat?
bad?
Just like grains, and it's like rabbit food. I mean, I like my stuff to taste good or to have a bit of a kick or like vegetable spicy like chili soup or something.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah. Don't you hate it when you go around those people's houses for dinner? Because then sometimes when they try to just make you meat, like cook you meat because they think you're coming over, they don't know what they're doing.
No, they butcher it. They
Just
absolutely
wave it
butcher
near
it.
fire.
No.
Mel, we love your work. Thank you so much for talking to us this morning. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, thank
You're
you
a
for
joy.
having me.
Give our love to the Rottweilers.
Yeah, good on you, Mel.
Will.
Cheers.
Bye.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.